Hey everybody, welcome to the Auman Landscape YouTube channel. I'm going to give you a quick shop tour here prior or before we move out of this place because it's not been a lot shifted around, but I want to run you through here real quick. So here we are, we're Auman Landscape. This trailer's really dirty, but we are landscape design, install, pavers, plants, walls, and stormwater management. Show you a couple quick things here. Here's the yard where we're at currently. Been here a long time. I think at least 15 years, which is wild to think I've been paying rent for that long. Dodge Ram here. We love this truck. Probably gonna buy a lot more Rams. Mr. Bo's old truck. I'm having a hard time getting rid of it. It's paid for. Trucks are so expensive. It's only got 100,000 miles on it. The V10 is actually pretty solid. Needs paint, needs some love, whatever. Got some various piles of this and that here, that and this. Dumpster thingy that needs to go on job sites more, and it will once we have our 1550, our Ditch Witch. You need a John Deere coupler. Holler at your boy here. We got to clean all this stuff up because we're moving out. We're moving over to our new place. Oh yeah, and I got the F-250 over there. I forgot about that. But anyways, here's where we are. Here's where we have been renting for a long time. This little 15 by 45 shop. I thought we were really cool when we got a dumpster. I thought getting a dumpster was just like next level, you know? It's so funny. But, you know, we're a 7-figure business and we're barely at $1 million. And we've so outgrown this for such a long time. It's a whole long discussion. I think we're gonna avoid that. I think that angle's terrible, sorry. But we really need to get into our new place. And so we're gonna work on moving over there. But I wanna show you just how crammed and compact and tight everything is in here and how we were operating. And actually we've moved a few things over, so it's a lot cleaner in here, I use that loosely, than it was. My bandsaw, I've been looking forward to, bought off a buddy of mine a long time ago. I've been looking forward to getting that in my own shop one of these days. Had a pipe rack up here, a 2x4 rack actually is what that was. You know, sod cutter, of course, that's seed and whatever else, I don't even know. Our, by law, required a cabinet for chemicals, so we gotta have that there. Some poly sands, our Bartell compactors that we love. Mixed fuels, we love this tank here for mix. This is really handy for the guys to keep their tanks full. Paddle broom, awesome, love that Echo paddle broom, thing is super handy. Otherwise we use a lot of Husqvarna equipment because everything, we've got a Husk dealer not far from it, like literally 1.5 miles from our shop, so we do a lot of Husk stuff. Built that loft, and then it's got all sorts of stuff up there. God only knows what it's going to take to get that moved. We'll burn that bridge when we get there. Dandy bags, dewatering bags, some easy flow stuff, spare hoses, hydraulic hoses, which if you have like a grapple or something that's vulnerable, you know, hydraulic grapple for skid steer, if you have that, break it once, go ahead and buy a couple extras because you're gonna bust them. So there's the extras just waiting on that time. Here's our maintenance stuff over here with some things that don't belong, like these plumbing parts. Let's see if we can get up there with that with our NDS and ADS stuff. Perfect, almost even got it in the box. Touchdown. A lot of just random stuff here, a lot of miscellaneous parts. There's so much stuff that we've got to move and figure out how we're going to do it and all that. Poly pads are clamped for moving stone. The guys say this isn't running right anymore. Low voltage lighting. Oh my gosh, the amount of stuff we've got to go through and figure out what we're going to do. Just crazy. Eye wash stations, very important, which actually I need to get this stuff over on the new facility. But just lots of things, lots of stuff to do. So just want to show you real quick our shop here, where we've been running for a long time. We got a couple other shop tours further back in the channel. Go check that out. But here we are. This is us, Auman Landscape. And we won't be here any longer. It's crazy. Maybe even by the time this posts, we won't be here anymore. It's kind of, you know, and when I first moved here, I thought, man, we're big time. It's so funny how it is. And, you know, just a 15 by 40 unit, a real simple little bit of electricity. Oh, but also out here, and this place is a mess, and my wonderful landlord puts up so much crap from us. I don't know why this happens. I don't yell at the guys ever, but I get on them about this, and I don't know why the pallets end up that way. It's one of the things, like, why does it end up that way? We know better. I don't know. This wonderful ADS double wall pipe, love that stuff for French drains. It's wonderful. Got some French drain videos here on the channel. Check that out. Then our boneyard, which don't bring materials home, folks. Trash them on a job site or give them away. Otherwise, you get a yard that looks like this, and it's ridiculous. Now, some stuff that's good and worth bringing home is worth bringing home, like this piece of limestone coping, these Unilock ledgestone steps, an extra fire pit, stuff like that is worth bringing home because you can apply that to other jobs. But 30 square feet of, and actually that doesn't even count, but like those clay pavers back there, we're never going to use those again. Although I thought about using them on to be a better spec for our stormwater riser rebuilds. You know, we got this quartz stone, which we use that a bit. That bullnose is trash. This bullnose is trash. God, that bullnose is probably trash. I've sat on that pallet of pavers for probably 4 freaking years. Like, it's just craziness, people. So don't bring stuff home. Just trash it and save yourself the double handling. Because if you think you're saving money, like I said, unless it's a paver like Copthorn, we use a lot. You know, so it's a banding paver you use a lot, or like a type of paver that you use regularly. Yeah, keep it in inventory. That makes sense. After that, get rid of it because it's just going to eat up space. Like these Camelot pavers here, I should have thrown these stupid things away when I had the chance, and I didn't. And here they sit at my yard forever. So don't keep a boneyard. And then I don't know why that looks like that. I don't know why. This stuff drives me crazy, but whatever. Okay, so with that being said, folks, that's a quick shop tour. Here we are.
We don't have time to.
Yeah, and that's exactly why we don't, because we're busy. Because on the company front of things, time that we could give to that
is usually where the conversation ends.
That is exactly the problem, because the time we could be giving to that like discussion, no, I got to handle a social media post or deal with or put out a podcast. Or
so how this applies to the rest of, or a lot of people listening, would be when you're considering taking on extra services, or you're installing patios or whatever, and they're like, we'd really like to add this water feature, and we'd really like to get our grass fertilized. And yeah, I can do that. And you just keep adding these things. And then like their neighbor sees that you started fertilizing grass. And so guess what? You're in the fertilizing business now. Or, they asked for you to install just something a little bit outside of your expertise, but now you went from a lawn care company to a full-scale landscape construction. You do everything.